Hello everybody, how we doing, My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the early access version of a game called NOMIA. Big thanks to the dev for sending this one my way. This is one we checked out on the channel once before in demo format, and I thought it was very good. Thought it was a fantastic game, and I'm excited to be checking it out in its early access version. It is a tactical RPG roguelike, if you've not seen it before, and it's made by a solo dev, which is just very impressive. Without further ado, though, why don't we head on in and check it out? Ooh, it kept my stuff from the first demo, huh? I'm going to delete that, sadly, because I want to see if anything's changed since the last time we played it. As sunrise beams and starlight blinks, the sages grant us tranquil life. As sorrows fall from memory's brink, the lake shall swallow salt and strife. In lake, a tower, hewn from stone, to search the dream and shape the real. In stone, a scourge, to shatter home, whose cure is chased by cloth and steel. I love rhyming. The infinite library. Begin dive. Okay, we got WASD to pan the camera, Q and E to turn the camera. Okay. Ooh. We've got freaking scroll wheel zooming. I love it. I and O. Great, wonderful. I'm going to zoom in, though. Let's see. Use action points to play action cards. Actions stay in your hand when played, but often have cooldowns or limited charges. Acknowledged. All right. Left click on a card to select it. Space or right click to deselect it. Left click on a valid target. Play the move card next to the enemy. Okay. So we can walk up. Got 3 action points. I'm going to walk up and push this man off the thing. Okay, it wanted me to do that anyways. Get out of here, loser. Oh boy, I love being able to throw stuff off of the world. It's very funny. Tab to switch the party member. All right. Use Gambit points to play Gambit cards. Gambits are discarded when played, and new ones are drawn each turn. Okay. So, Gambits are the purpley boys on the right-hand side. You are much better at doing Gambits than you are at doing actions, it turns out. Deal 10 damage in a 1-tile radius. Okay, huge. Get out of here. Both party members have their own actions and Gambits. Select the wizard and play the swoop action on an enemy. I love wizards. Ignores line of sight. Swap places with any unit. All right. I'll swap you next to my fighter and blast your ass. Select the warrior and play the shield punch gambit on an enemy. Okay. Punch ya. You're dead. The grass is ground. The tether's planted. Voice stones are recording. Hawk and Hornet beginning dive. The dreams feel stable today. This is Expedition 15. I have a good feeling about this one. Yeah, okay. Bleep blop blue blue. Sage says, walk to where the sea and sky meet. The path to your key is made of shredded pages. Book Wraith wings? I think we just need to keep pushing through any foes in our way. The first thing I killed was called a Book Wraith. Well, if the Sage Speaker Hawk believes it, I believe it. Find the key, lock down the scourge, save our home. Alright, let's do it. The whatever icons show enemy intents. The moving lines show their target. Enemy targets may change when you move. Okay. Okay. I'm understanding that you cannot reach anybody. Healing damage will catch an enemy's attention, forcing it to target the unit that attacked it. Select Hornet and play a card. Select Hawk and play a card. Okay. You are debuffing. You are doing damage. You only have 15 health. You cannot reach me. That's something that's changed since the last time we played. They didn't have enemy intents last time, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we can swap. Don't really feel like I need to. And give an ally block. You're walking forwards and dealing 12 damage. You guys are not lined up, so I don't feel a strong desire to use these things. Although, what if I teleport here. Swap here. Blast. I feel like there's probably not friendly fire, but let's find out. There's not. Okay, good. Okay. We did a murder. That seems good. And then Hornet, I need you to just bash up this guy. What is a critical? Unit's next attack is 1.5 times potency, but it exhausts. Remove from battle when played. Okay. I think that's fine. Okay. I don't want to end my turn. Thank you. Now, I wonder if this is... I wonder if this is only on this... Oh, I get this back. Never mind, you're dead. Get out of here, loser. Alright, I don't really want to move in such a way that you can hit me. I'm going to step here. And end my turn. Alright, what do we got? Deal 5 damage, gain 10 block. How much health do you have? 15? You're donezo. Get out of here! Dream stabilized. Rigid as stone scoured the depths. How's your head? You getting used to their voices? Yes, not feeling like a novice who overcharges robes anymore, though my skull still buzzes a little when they speak to me. That seems, not good. Your skull shouldn't be buzzing, I don't think. I wish I could share your burden somehow. Their voices don't make any sense. That's what I'm saying, Hornet. The sound is just their intonation. Their meaning is carried in some kind of resonance. Like the concepts emerge fully formed in my mind. Seems dangerous. Choose 2 cards to add. Your hand can hold up to 12 cards at once, and action will take one of these slots. Your hand can hold up to 12 cards at once. An action will take one of these slots. Are you trying to say that gambits don't take slots? Not entirely sure. Units next 2 block gains. Units next 2 block gains have 1.5 times potency. But it only has 1 charge. It's very interesting that charges exist as well as exhaust cards. There must be some way to interact with one or the other, or else there wouldn't be a difference, I imagine. 5 damage in a 3-tile wide area. That's probably pretty good since it said that attacking enemies makes them attack us, and Hornet is clearly our tank. Apply 2 vulnerable to targets chaining between units within 2 tiles of each other. That's awesome. Deal 15 damage in a 2-tile radius. I definitely like Shred. And I like the AoE, but I feel like Hawk seems to have a lot of ways to move around, so maybe we don't need that, and I could just thin my deck out by getting Form. Purge, remove a card. Draft up to 2 cards. Upgrade up to 2 cards. You know I'm picking upgrades, dude. I guess I probably should have waited until I got more cards that weren't the basic cards. Tactical view. Ooh. I like that. Reset camera. Rotate. Wait, what? Ah. Okay, so Q and E are like full rotations, and then Z and X are like you can customize it a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty helpful. Tactical mode. Okay. I like the cinematic mode, but also tactical mode seems way more useful, if I'm being honest. Okay, you can hit Hornet. You cannot. 12 cards, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 cards. Do I not have 12 cards in my... No, I clearly have more cards. Like 1 vulnerable and then exhaust. Okay, so all of you are just dealing damage. This one I'm not sure about. It says he can't reach. My guess is that one of you guys is going first and blocking off the path. I think I'd like to walk one forwards. Yeah, because then we can, like, blast all of them, and that seems pretty nuts. Get freaking bodied. Okay. Neither one of you can reach still. These don't exhaust, so I might as well do that. I'm not 100% positive that whether or not block goes away. I guess it's a good opportunity to figure that out. So why don't we just chill here and find out? Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's helpful to know. Okay, block does go away. Good to know. Guard up. So, okay, I guess that's the difference between... charge cards and exhaust cards, is that this still junks up my deck, which sucks. Makes charge cards much less useful. Push 4 is going to push you, like, right off the map, right? You? Get off my map, loser. Get out of here! And then you, sir, you're just dead. Holy. Huge. Dream stabilized. The sages have picked quite the time to come to you. We're losing a floor of the tower every week. They must have a plan. Maybe they only spoke when they were sure of the key's location. You mean to say you don't know? I can understand their language, but their words are cryptic. Still, our tower is their tower too, right? I trust them. I have to. Let's... Oh my god. Get wrecked. We've just murdered Hawk. Probably shouldn't have trusted them, huh? At the end of the beginning, the mother star beheld her creation and wept. Her perfection remained eternally beyond her grasp. Sick burn, huh? Yeah, I know I just made you and all, but you kind of suck. I'm sad about it. Over suns and moons, her tears pooled into a great lake. And when she could cry no longer, she began to sculpt humankind. Oh. Sorry, I thought humans were her imperfect creations. From the banks of her waters, the blue clay of the body. From the sparks of her stones, the violent flame of the mind. Those are our actions and gambits. Never mind, maybe not. From the light of her star, the golden flow of the memory. She entrusted them with imagination, then charged them with creating perfection. Dude, that's pretty rude. There's no way humans can create perfection. What are you talking about? From her own shattered stardust body, she forged the myriad sages. Guides and witnesses incapable of change, but possessed of her singular compassion. I don't know, man. I just watched that sage murder Hawk. Didn't seem very compassionate to me. Ugh. I'm certain of what I saw down there. A sage captured him? If it were anyone but you, I'd struggle to believe it. Hawk should have the null grass to survive his injuries. We need to find him. I could fight. Let's dive back out there right now. I like Crow. Crow, I agree with you. Let's go find him. No, it's too risky. I felt the sage mark me with a curse too. I'm lucky to have tethered back. Remember the motto. No one dies the same way twice. I feel like no one dies twice, period, right? I guess you're in like a dream, so maybe you don't die in real life if you die in the dream. Understand what happened so we can prevent it next time. We can't just leave him stranded. We could dive some distance away, far from the sage, but close to any clues it left. Good work. Must be on the move. A chase in the dream requires absolute focus on a personal connection to Hawk. You'd be the best pick for that, Hornet. Much as I'd like to go, I should figure out my curse first. Might be dangerous. We could use someone like his former student, Seagull, or someone like his daughter. Hi, Butterfly. How you doing? Sorry about your dad. Butterfly, I'm sorry. Not your fault. I'm used to fixing my father's mess anyway. Okay. Clearly there's some animosity between Butterfly and Hawk. We're confident he's still alive. I like Seagull's plan. but we need to keep our eyes on the key. I won't have our tower crumble while we chase him. Butterfly, he is our best shot at finding the key. Well, we have no leads either way. Whichever you choose to prioritize, our opening move is the same. I approve of the plan. Lead the way while I visit the healers. And please, be careful. May the stars watch over you all. Listen, Butterfly and Seagull, you're pretty cool, but I'm liking the look of you two. You guys seem cooler to me. I want to play as those guys. Stone Tower. Select a mighty. Select a magical. Okay, so they're categorized by mighty or magical, huh? I don't know how many characters are in the game. Beat a boss after unlocking Cricket to unlock Crow. And defeat a boss to unlock Cricket. So I have to defeat 2 bosses in order to unlock both of you. Butterfly, you are not complex. You've got lunging attacks, burst damage, and tanking. Seagull, you are slightly complex. You got shielding, bypass line of sight, and statuses. Path of Wood. Okay, so there's multiple paths to visit. Infinite library, puzzling foes that inflict statuses. What's the question marks over here? Ah, you can see their decks. Neat. I'll figure that out as we're playing. Let's head on in. Gnarling Oak of Regal Gauge, beaten splinters form a page. Infinite library. The null grass is ground, the tethers are planted. Voice stones are receiving. Seagull and Butterfly beginning dive. Couldn't decide which case we were pursuing. Guess we're doing both. Is this truly the time to be glib? Your father is missing, a sage speaker. There are less than 100 of those who have ever lived. He should be capable of defending himself wherever he's been taken then. Butterfly, you're kind of making me not like you very much. Butterfly, sorry. I know I shouldn't take this out on you. Let's just look for leads. I'm here if you need me. I know. A character's memories appear in the top row when selected. Each has a persistent effect. Hover over them to examine. Every even round, a random gambit in hand costs 1 less. They foresaw a myriad possibilities. Practice turns plans into instinct. She hated helmets. A hero needs a face. That's true. On turn end, gain 3 block per unit in the tiles surrounding you. So you're like very tanky, Butterfly. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. You got any bashes? I'd like to push this man off the frickin' thing. You don't seem to have any bashes. You are intending to attack Seagull, which I'd rather not have happen. You both are attacking Seagull. Okay. First things first, I would like to murder that guy. I mean, also... Pushing/pulling enemies into obstacles deals damage based on knockback strength. If knockback times 10 is greater than an enemy's remaining HP, you can knock them off a ledge to instantly defeat them. Ah, it's not free. It's not free. So if knockback times 10 is greater than enemy's remaining HP, knock them off. I'm noticing it's not saying greater than or equal to. It just says greater than. So we had push 1, so he'd have to have less than 10 health. Blast has a knockback of 1 and thus can knock out enemies with 10 HP, 10 or less HP if they're next to a ledge. Okay, I was wrong. It is greater than or equal to. Okay. I'm going to... We got a cooldown, huh? I'm going to teleport. We probably have to worry about line of sight, huh? I think it's showing me line of sight, actually. So I can teleport here and do a little murder on you. Oh! Why did I think I had more? Why did I think I had more stuff? You're debuffing Seagull. You're doing 6 damage. Move towards target, ignoring movement cost, can be played on an empty tile. How far, though? Do a murder. You're still debuffing, which I guess doesn't matter much. I am curious, what happens if I just run away? You follow me. Yeah, you follow me wherever. I guess I'd just like to stay where I am then. And we get Gambit back. I see. Okay, it depends on the character. So you get 1 Gambit a turn, you get 3. You get 1 action a turn, you get 3. Got it. So I might as well jump right here. You know? Just get in his face. What? Ooh, uh-oh. Okay, pressing space. It did tell me that. It takes off everything. Okay. Seagull, what you got going on? 32 health. What are you doing? You're debuffing? What did your debuff do, by the way? Can I tell? Ooh, freaking out there. I don't know what you did, man. I don't think it much matters. I'm just going to blast you. Can double click to quick play any card that has only 1 target. That's such good quality of life. That is a fantastic addition. Get rocked. And you're not doing anything, so like, what do I care? Oh, it's got to be right next to you, huh? It doesn't matter. You're dead. Get out of here, loser. Dream stabilized. Skip to get one of those things. I don't know what that is. Choose 2 cards to add, huh? Apply 10 block to ally. Opportunity. Remove from battle whether played or not. I don't really want that. Retreat 1. Move away from the target, ignoring movement costs. Can be played on an empty tile. Deal 5 damage in a 2-tile line. Huh. Push 3 seems crazy. That's 30 or less, and you can murder someone. I'm going to take that. And then I kind of want to find out what this is, so I'm going to skip. You gain stars after battle. Use them to reroll rewards and acquire cards/items. Okay, that seems helpful. Gain a memory. Memories seem like they're artifacts. Craft up to 2 cards. I'd rather gain a memory. Choose who gains the memory. Gain 1 focus when attacked. Increase damage dealt by 1. Decreases at end of turn. Absolutely you. Okay. Craft a golden card. Golden card. Golden items. Golden memory. Okay. 9 steps until the paper hydra approaches. Encounter probability 35%. Items are probably consumables, and I hate consumables, so give me a golden memory. I got unlucky on my 35%, it seems. I'm going to go into tactical mode. I guess one thing I didn't check is can I lunge when I'm right next to you? You're attacking me for 8, so first things first, I'm going to deflect. Then I think I would like to... Did I do it? Hold on. I didn't do it. Okay, good. Then I'm going to jump here. And I'm going to spear you in your dumb idiot face. Good. And then can I launch you? Get wrecked? Easy dub. Shard of Flexibility. Turn a copied card into a permanent card with exhaust. It may no longer cost 0. Turn a copy card into a permanent card with exhaust. It may no longer cost 0. So if I'm understanding correctly, if I make a card that is temporary, I can turn it permanent. And if it's a free card, it might not be free anymore. Okay. On turn end, gain 1 stunned. Gain 1 vigor per unit in the tiles surrounding you. Sounds kind of not good. It could be okay on Butterfly, but I don't think I like it. When acquired, gain 1 max AP. On battle start, gain bound. I mean, that seems very strong. Give it to Butterfly. Items may be found after battles. Click and hold to use. Items can be used both in and out of battle. Gain 5 stars. Upgrade up to 2 cards. Draft up to 2 cards. So I didn't actually get to upgrade last time. I don't know if it costs money or anything. It probably does, right? Let's find out. Some foes have special behaviors. Hover over the unit for details. Targeting this unit with the same card twice gives it 5 focus. The same card? Right-click on card to preview card upgrades. Be straightforward. Interesting. So the damage doesn't increase, but the range does. This just gets more block. Shuffle of momentum. Seems huge. Seems very good. Okay. You're attacking me for 10. You're both attacking me for 10. And by me, I of course mean Butterfly. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I think that I'd like to walk to Spear you and your dumb idiot face. You've memorized Spear. So now if I do Spear again, which I can't do, you're gonna get more garbage. Okay. 13 block. Not nearly enough block, to be clear. 20 block, however, is perfectly enough. Red shift. 1 damage push. Now are you guys... I haven't been paying attention. Are you shuffled back into my deck? Because I would love to do some damage and then launch you into this hole right here. Okay, it's not going to launch you into the hole. Alright, I think I'll save the rest of my garbage. Nora's line of sight. So if I walk, like, here next turn and then do a little bit of damage, I can launch you into this hole. Never mind. You took the spot that I wanted to go to. Are you still spearing, dude? I don't know for sure if you still got spear. I mean, it probably does, right? What are you guys doing? You're blocking? I don't care about that. You're vulnerable. You're speared. Get bodied. And I can spear you again, but you're not going to be dead. Seagull, what you got going on? You definitely do refresh your entire hand. Seems like you get the same action cards every turn, and then the Gambits are the ones that get changed. Guess I'll do this because it's free. Might as well. Okay. We can do 16 damage. We can do 28 damage. It's not going to put you at 10 or under. So what's the point? Okay, never mind. You? Line of sight. Why are you doing this to me? That's very unlucky. And by unlucky, I of course mean entirely my fault. Okay. Bummerooski. Okay. You got 5 focus. Rip. How was that the last thing? Oh, it's not the last thing. It's just if you do the same thing twice at any point, he gets it. That's rough. Okay. What you got going on here? Okay. So this is totally unnecessary, but it is fun. I'm gonna step here and push you into a pit, moron. Okay, yeah, I did forget to consider that you would get mad at me for that, huh? Okay. That's okay, though. Because I'm gonna bash you up, loser. Easy dub, not even close. Dream stabilized. Alright, let me upgrade some stuff. Choose 2 cards to upgrade. Lunge? I feel like there's probably times I don't want to lunge. Momentum seems fantastic. Makes that cheaper. That seems pretty good. Choose 2 cards to upgrade. I feel like it's got to be this, because momentum seems cool. And probably teleport to make it cheaper. Hello? Yeah, that seems good. Alright, where are we going next? Golden memory, golden card, golden items. What is this? Selected unit loses its rightmost action. Gain an item to draft a golden action. Ooh, that's scary. Give me a golden memory. Wait, feel the magic rippling here. Things will probably get more difficult ahead. We tether out? Your call. Fine either way, as long as we keep our eyes open. We're fine. On turn end, if you have no dodge, gain 1 dodge. 1 in 2 chance to avoid the next hit. It's not amazing. It's a 50-50 shot on whether or not you get hit. I kind of hate that. Lose 1 choice at card rewards is rough, dude. I'm going to do it anyways, though. Poor Seagulls not getting any nice things. You can end a run at any time from the pause menu. Experience gain will not be lost. Now, I want to do... I want to fight frickin' the Paper Hydra. Spend stars to create cards and items. Battles will not happen here. Okay. Forge stars into cards and items. Your hand can hold up to 12 cards at once. An action will take 1 of these slots. So I guess what it's telling me is that actions will take priority over gambits, maybe? Gain 1 initiative, 1 vigor, and 1 flow. But it can only be played once, and it's a charge card, so it doesn't go away. I think I don't want that. Ignores line of sight, deal 1 damage, pull 3. I feel like pulling is probably much less valuable than pushing. And these are probably items, right? Golden unique memory, huh? A lot of these seem pretty good, man. Deal 5 damage in a 3-tile wide area. Some momentum on top of the draw pile, huh? I do like the idea of just getting a bunch of momentums. I also like the idea of getting a golden unique memory. I'm going to do it. We're going to use that on our good friend here, Seagull. Oop. because he hasn't gotten any stuff. I don't know how to select Seagull. Can I... Okay, you can lose 10 health. What'd you get? On turn end, reclaim up to 1 unused GP as flow. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. So if we have 1 left over, we can make it roll over to the next turn in case we don't have anything we want to do. Seems good. I am curious if this relic applies only to choices that affect Butterfly, or if this affects both people. Draft a Seagull card. Gain a Seagull memory. Draft up 2 cards. Give me a memory. Okay. Hover over a tile to examine special terrain. Acid applies 1 vulnerable to any unit who moves to this tile. Okay. Neat. Got a lot of health, huh? A little scary. We should probably focus on murdering this guy first, though. Ah! Uh-oh. There's a dude over here, too, huh? Okay. It's only doing 10 damage, though. So we can full block with Seagull. And we could full block with Butterfly as well. And you're inflicting a DOT. It's a little annoying, and I wish you weren't doing that, but it's fine. Okay. Memorize Bolt. So you're the memorization man. I'm gonna lunge in your dumb idiot face. Going to deflect. That loses a charge. Okay. Seems fine. I don't really need to walk with you. So I won't. I don't run away, you coward. Ooh, you just got a bunch of frickin' DOTs on you. It wasn't just one, it was like a lot. Once you've defeated an enemy once, select it to examine its cards. Ooh, that's very fun. I very much enjoyed that. In 1 critical, apply 1 vulnerable to target. Deal 9 damage, take 3 damage. Or walk 2. Very interesting, okay. Okay, what's happening here? You're blocking. You're debuffing. You've got a buttload of stuff on you, and I don't know... Don't know what it is? Okay, here we go. 1 damage at the end of the turn, then have remaining stacks. So poison is similar, but it reduces by 1. Take a 10th of max HP damage end of turn, then decrease stacks by 1. Wow, bleed is rough. Bleed is very rough. We don't know if it goes through block or not. We can step here and do a murder. Step back here because that's going to give us a focus, right? No, it's when we're attacked. I thought we grabbed something that made it so if we're next to people, something good happens. I don't think that's the case, though. Okay, let's see if this goes through block. My guess is it probably does, right? Line of sight, how you vex me. Push 3. Are you going off the edge? What is happening? 1, 2, 3. Why aren't you going off the edge, sir? I feel like you should. What's your deal, guy? Why didn't you move? Am I crazy? 1, 2, 3. You should have flown down into the pit, I think. Okay, well, you know, sometimes your plans don't work, and that's kind of a bummer. I'm still not in line of sight? That's crazy. I disagree. I disagree with that vehemently. Alright. Hopefully this helps. Kind of feel like it won't. We're going to save our last little bit of garbage to carry over. It did! Oh, that's huge. Okay, if you could stop doing that, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, Seagull, let's go first with you. You must have, like, hit into Butterfly last time, I guess. These debuffs are nasty, huh? You got 8 armor. You got 8 armor, that means this has to be a freaking team effort. Oops. Don't miss. 14 of the damage is coming from you, though, so don't miss. What does blocked mean? It did half damage. Oh, brother. Uh-oh. Is this a pit? Huge. Get out of here, loser. Okay. Can I can't give that to you. Bummer. Okay. That is unfortunate. We're going to take some damage. I can't see you. Man, line of sight continues to vex me, huh? Not really a strong read. Were you doing that before, or did I cause that by moving? I don't know. Ouch. I don't like taking 1,000 debuffs. I think it's not the best. Fragile does not go away, which is scary. Taking 7 Damahe. Should have used that if I was going to use it at all. Seven block is what we got. Blast ya. I should have done your stuff first, I'm realizing. Because you're going to change your target. I'm not going to waste a turn, though. Huge. And I don't need the block, but I also have no reason not to do that. Ripperoonie. Do you only do debuffs, sir? Because if so, I'm not super scared of you. Say that's not a great turn, though. You're still taking a large amount of damage. One. I think if I had done this in a different order, we probably could have killed. But also, I think ultimately it does not matter, and that we're probably fine. Just for fun, teleport. It's a lot of garbage you just put on me, sir. Alright, let's stunt on you and knock you off a freaking ledge. Get wrecked. I just noticed this battle log. Whoops. Choose one seagull memory to add. On turn start, if HP is above 50%, gain 1 focus. I don't really care about that. Turn start, convert 1 stack of each damage over time status into burn. Remove that many burn stacks when playing a movement card. That seems strong. Let me escape out of this and press the battle log so I can get it off my screen. Okay, where are we going? 55% chance. I think it's telling me is it telling me that I have a 55% chance to see the Paper Hydra, or is it saying that I have 4 steps until the Paper Hydra for sure and a 55% chance to fight something else? I'm not entirely sure. Draft and action. I feel like actions are pretty strong for Butterfly. Got plenty of memories, so let's draft an action. Unfortunate. Another one of you guys, huh? I don't like you, sir. You're very annoying. Seagull's taking a lot of damage, huh? Hmm. Not great. Okay, now you're taking some of the damage, which is helpful. I'm going to do that. We're going to do this. Seagull. You're going to gain that. You're going to gain that. Now you're good. I can't hit you for a multitude of reasons. What happens if I move here and start blasting you? That does more damage because you get pushed into a wall. Oh, you have a ranged attack. That's a good point. Okay, I screwed things up. Whoops, sorry, Seagull. I don't know why I thought you were a melee person. I goofed pretty bad. Ow. Okay, Seagull, you are hurt. You're very injured. That being said, this guy's wicked dead. And you cannot give your block to anyone, so Seagull do be hurting. Would love to get over to you, but I simply cannot. Okay, we're full blocking here. We're not full blocking there, though. Ouch. You, sir, are a cheater. Shooting, like, through areas I can't see. You are screwed, though. Oops. 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 Oh. How am I gonna... Hold on. How am I gonna hit ya? Okay, I've made a series of misplays. Uh-oh. That's not great. It's pretty bad. Hey, what if I leave a little bit? Is that helpful? Okay, now I can see. So I guess your allies, like, block line of sight. Kinda. Okay. Save that last bit. Alright, annoying man, stop doing what you're doing. You step here. You apply vulnerable. We blast you a little bit, but I have to move in order to do so. So... It's pretty good, but not good enough. But it's very close to being good enough. It is good enough. I lied. Get wrecked, loser. Dude, I love pushing stuff off the map. It's very fun. Choose one card to add. Your hand can hold up to 12. I feel like this is reduced because of you. Lunge, deal 15 damage in a 3-tile line. I mean, actions show up every turn. And this is a cooldown rather than a whatchamacallit. Seems good, man. Hold in memory. Remove a butterfly card. Remove a seagull card. I like thin deck in it, but also... you just don't have that many cards, man. Especially you. I don't think I really care. Which is interesting, because normally I'm, like, jumping to remove cards. Alright, another fight. That's unfortunate. I wanted to fight the frickin' Paper Hydra, and we're running out of time in this video. We'll see what happens, though. 24 Damahe. I mean, this is a lot of damage. I'm going to push you into you. I'm going to push you off the map. I'm going to deal damage to you. You're very much in the way, so why don't you leave? Not a strong reason to use this over the other one. Well, it does 15 damage. I lied. Okay. Full blocking it. Does vulnerable go away? Did I test this already? Nope. Okay, that's big. $20 damaje. And then we just walk over here. We just teleport over here and blast you off the map because it's funny. Get out of here, loser. Green stabilized. Okay, what do we got? Don't really care about that. I think it's not very good. On battle start, a random action gains 1 upgrade, huh? It goes a lot further on you, Seagull. Because you only have 2 actions. Northern Psycho is kind of crazy. Okay, upgrade 2 cards. Rest, that's cowardly. We an upgrade. 7 health? What are you talking about, dude? What are you trying to do here? I don't know what you were thinking. Trying to mess with me? We're kind of going crazy with it now. Here's the problem. You're going to block line of sight. Move out of the way. Move into the way. Blast ya. Blast ya. Ultra blast ya. Easy dub. Kind of busted, dude. Okay. Push 4 goes crazy. I don't care about walking further. Jump goes nutty mode. Ignoring line of sight, though, is kind of crazy. It's got to be redshift and bolt. Has to be. I somehow missed the button to upgrade bolt. Spend stars. Draft. Upgrade 2 seagull carts. I'll do that. 76. We've not played against you before. What is this? What's happening? When you move, you clearly do something. You're debuffing. Ah, I didn't even see you. I've got news for you, sir. Go away. Loser. I like the straight up and down. Also like the side to side, though. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't really know what you're doing. I kind of feel like it would be funny if I pushed you into this, though, because... Okay, now you're doing something else. I thought maybe you'd, like, jump on his head and kill him. Was not the case. We'll tell you, I don't think launching you very far away is a smart idea. A move to do that? Jump here. It feels to me like you moving is going to injure me in some way. I don't know that that's the case for sure, but it certainly feels like it is. Okay. Oh. Just change your mind? What are you doing, sir? Okay, we can teleport. What are you... You're just not doing anything? What's happening? You're doing something now. Seem to be doing some sort of, like, AoE attack. Okay. So we've spared Seagull the damage. Bing, bang, boom. It's just that easy. You screamed in my face. It's pretty rude. All right, sir. You are super dunzo. Get out of the way. Seagull, if you wouldn't mind murdering this fool. Easy dub. Not even close. All right, bring on the paper hydra or whatever it's called. I'm ready to blast his ass. Push 2 goes crazy. Pushing is my favorite thing to do. Nah, who needs block? You gotta give me the push 2. You gotta give me the no line of sight. You gotta give me the no line of sight. Thank you. Battle an extremely powerful foe in every direction. All right. Bring it on, coward. Paper Hydra. An 8 precision witness. Dampening field. Okay, you got a lot of stuff going on in addition to being scary yourself. Let's zoom in on you. Looking pretty papery and pretty Hydra-y. You're intending to debuff me? No, damage over time me? Copies almost any card that it sees you play? What the heck, man? Okay. Oops. You can zoom in pretty far, huh? Alright, well, no one's taken damage this turn. I like the idea of pushing you into some acid. And then perhaps moving a little bit forward so I can push you again. Loser. Okay. Love to see that. You guys are all very mad at Seagull now. But you're not doing anything, so like, I don't really care. Let's step here. Ripia. Spearia. Spearia again, just in case we get a puncture opportunity later on. End our turn. Yeah, don't like that you just did that. You're doing some sort of AoE. Now we could teleport away from you. For free, no less. 35 damage. What is happening? Who is doing that? You? I'd like you to not do that, please. Okay, you would switch targets to Butterfly if I left. I think I like the idea of attacking ya. Now, unfortunately, that's a line of sight one. Vulnerable. Spear. Puncture. Leave. Push you off the map. Peace out, loser. Teleport away. Run really far. Block. You witnessed a block. I mean, that's fine. You can't do anything, so you are taking 11 damage. Ouch. Okay, this guy's got to go because he's very annoying. You are using my push card against me. Hmm. 29 damai. It's a lot. What's this? Vulnerable. Sponge. Uh-oh, I thought for sure I was going to be able to push you off. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, why don't we give some frickin' block there. Yee. Sorry about that, butterfly. That's my bad. Ow. Okay. Do a murder. Gain a block. Good. You walk back over here. Wish I was pushing you into something. Get wrecked. You witness redshift? Are you sure you didn't witness that earlier? Because I'm pretty sure that's what you used on me, dude. I guess we might as well walk over here. Because that makes you move over there, and that's going to give me some prime pushing opportunities. I don't think we're getting you anywhere near the amount of health I need to get you at in order to blast you. But I'll do my best. Okay. I don't know why I thought you were going to hit. That's rough. Okay. Don't need to do that because I'm about to launch you into the wall. So now you're mad at me. Which is A-okay. Okay. Seagull does not have his instant murder if you're under 40 health card, unfortunately. Vulnerable. Blast you. Double blast you. Might as well. End our turn. Alright, dude, you're screwed. I'm red shifting you off the freaking map. Oh, yeah, you're donezo. Go away. Wait, what? Sir, get off the map. I don't know why he wasn't going off the map, but that's fine. Inventory's over capacity. I did completely forget to use a single freaking item the entire time. Teleport 99 and Nate exhaust. That's pretty cool. Ignores line of sight, apply 10 vulnerable, and then exhaust. Excuse me. That seems really strong. On turn end, gain dazed. I hate that. Excuse me? I don't want this. Path of Earth. Path of Fire. Wood feeds the flame. Expect ephemeral foes that inflict damage over time. Sounds annoying. Expect lumbering foes that are powerful but predictable. This seems easier. I should, like, use some of my items, though. Copy 3 from any unit. Opportunity. From any unit, huh? Interesting. So you can copy enemy cards, it seems like. 10 max HP for a rare neutral action. Oh, this is easy. Just use that. Okay. Down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. That's scary. I tell you what. Give me this. Gain 1 dodge and 5 fear. That's horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and do... No! That sucks. That sucks. Okay. And now this? Oops. Waterfall. Deal 42 damage and take 8 damage. Wow. A lot of damage. I don't have time to do more, but Earthen Form is still a stone. Crawling time is quick as moss. Wall of Memory. Journey log. Interesting. I kind of want to leave. Not because I don't think we can just destroy everything, but because I want to see what the main menu is like. It's interesting that you can leave during the middle of a battle. It's kind of wacky. I mean, I definitely beat a boss, right? So I should have unlocked Cricket. Okay, we're unlocking stuff. Black Cherry, it seems relevant to my interests. This is all for Butterfly, excuse me. Or sorry, these were for Butterfly. These are for Seagull. These are just in general. The bond between Butterfly and Seagull is strengthened. Interesting. Love me a bond system. The sages sing with ancient will, kaleidoscopic sound, a quill. A voice confounding human minds is heard by speakers honed by time. As arcane whispers shock and sway, these light-bound chosen mark the way. A living bridge twixt old and new, a faithful, fearless, fabled few. Yeah. That dive felt more turbulent than usual. Could the sage have agitated something? I felt it too. We really could have used Hornet Strength in there. I'm sorry. That won't be happening. What do you mean? Nature of my curse. I've been locked out. No longer enter the dream. What? That can't be right. You're one of the strongest mighties in the tower. You have the strongest bond with Hawk out of anyone. No guarantee the curse is permanent, but at least for now I'll need to stay on this side. The healers don't know how long it will take to dispel. I'm sorry. Can't be easy not being able to follow him. I can stay busy in the tower. I trust him to stay alive. And I trust you to keep looking for him. Carefully. We'll be meticulous. Maybe, if the dream gets more aggressive the closer we get to the sage, why don't we seek out that aggression deliberately? That doesn't sound careful. Harder fights means we're getting closer? I like it. Let's keep our eyes open for any clues. Silent leather, calloused hands, smoothly sharpened steel in each. This has got to be cricket, right? Shadow crawl in timber sand, dovetail mend in threshold breach. Maker and unmaker both, woodsmith twice and trickster once. Venture blank, return aglow, mark and muse are both his hunt. Cricket unlocked. New conversations available. Okay. The librarian, what you got for me, library? Oop. Oop, sorry, I saw this already. Hold on. Okay, so... Interesting. So this must be new. Lynn? Whoa, the surface name. Must be serious. Just wanted to ask how you are, chasing Hawk. I mean, as the mighty watching my back, you have to be focused. Sorry, you can't fool me. I already know you care about me as a person. Alas, I've been caught. Kind of you to ask. Just try not to think about it more than I have to. Everywhere I go, I hear about Hawk the Sage Speaker, Hawk the Wizard Exemplar, Hawk the Paragon. Hard to be on the other side seeing Hawk, guy who became a dad too young. Hawk dad who always needed to be right. Annoying that he is almost always right these days. But I've cycled between rage and grief enough already. I was just starting to feel no particular way about him at all. Then he goes and disappears. And you're one of the only people with enough of a connection to locate him in the dream. And he's on such an important task that we have to do just that. And your mother is a sweetheart, but she has no combat experience. So, I guess in order to find people in the dream, you have to, have a bond with them. Which is interesting because there is a bond system. So I'm curious if that factors into the story somehow. Speaking of the only people with a connection, aren't you one to talk, O Star Student? Oh, I'm doing this strictly because he is essential to the community, of course. The haul from his dives has probably fed and clothed hundreds. The barrier spells he invented have probably saved dozens of lives. The credit should probably go to his top disciple, actually casting the barriers. A good student knows a good teacher. Sorry, probably not helping. I know my achievements are my own. I don't idolize him, I promise. I just know it would be good for a lot of people if he was back. I suppose I had the benefit of only seeing him a half a day at a time, same as the rest of the association. It was just enough time for him to present his best side. I don't hold it against you, truly. Kid's approval could never be as sweet as a crowd's. That was his choice. What I mean to say is, I'm here if you need me too. I know. Okay, I very much am enjoying the bond system. I like the lore. There's a lot of interesting things going on in this game. I think the storyline is very interesting. And it's definitely presented in a way that makes me want to learn more about it. Whereas in a lot of games, especially nowadays when I'm trying to make a video, I'm desperately trying to skip through the story. I just want to play the freaking game. But this is not only is it interesting in and of itself, but it's told in such a way that makes me want to read more, which I think is very... very cool, and well done on the devs part. So it looks like we can actually start in the Path of Earth now. So all you have to do is enter it to start in the path. Interesting. Craft and craftiness, complexity 2, card stealing, combos, positioning. We'll take a quick look at what Cricket does. He who was a woodsmith first and a rogue second, for the root of his art, to find inspiration and purpose, to leap fearlessly and return to the earth. Huh. So you don't move as far as Butterfly, but you do have a teleport rather than a jump. And this lunge steals a card from the enemy, which is pretty cool. You have 4 damage. Ooh, you're a pusher. Oh my goodness. You know I like pushers. You don't move at all, I'm noticing. You're very not movable, which is interesting for a rogue. Very interesting, actually. So you have 1 charge of movement, and then you have teleports and copies. I do wonder how... So, like, Butterfly was a 3-action, 1 Gambit. What do you suppose Cricket is? I have a feeling he's probably more of a Gambit character than an action character, right? Because he's got a 0 cost and 2 1 costs. His tools are pristine. A battle is won in training. On battle start, gain 2 parry. Take half damage for the next 2 hits. That is something I didn't notice. You don't really have block. So you're kind of a bad tank, man. That is interesting, though, because he crafts cards from enemies. Huh. Probably a very interesting playstyle. Here's the stuff we've unlocked. Neutral cards, neutral memories, neutral items. Clear depth 6 in any realm. I wonder if there's going to be something like if you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 realms, though. Maybe if you beat it on a certain realm, like if you end with Path of Earth, maybe something different will happen than if you end with Path of Wood. I have no idea. But yeah, it's gonna be it for the video, I think. Let's go back to the main menu. I think this game is very, very cool. I'm incredibly impressed that it was made by a solo dev. It feels very, very like, how do I say this? It feels very well put together. The presentation is very good. The writing's very good. I enjoy the rhyming. I know when I covered the demo, some people hated it, but I think it's neat. The characters seem well written. From the 3 that we saw, they seem to play very differently, which is fun too. And yeah, I just think it's a very cool game. I do wonder if there's more than 4 characters in the game. I don't know for sure, but I feel like if you're leaning into the roguelike aspect, you probably want to have at least 3 of each type, since when you go in, it seems like you have to pick 1 mighty and 1... what did I just do? Yeah, you have to pick 1 magical and 1 mighty. I feel like in order to keep it like real replayable, you probably need at least 1 more character of both if you're forced to take them in 1 of each. It does seem like there's a lot of different areas to go through, which is neat. And see, these are all neutral cards. These are all the neutral memories. All neutral items. And I guess each character has their own... They have their own memories and their own cards. So the items are static. They're shared between everyone. But you unlock more memories and cards for each character. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop yapping because it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Very cool game. I highly encourage you to check it out yourself. I will put a link in the description below. At the time of this recording, there is still a demo available if you would like to play it. I don't know how much it covers, but I definitely think it's worth checking out. See if you like it. The combat's very strategic. I love pushing things off the map. I think that's so fun. I think probably my favorite characters are going to be the ones that push the most, because I just think it's a neat way to play. And yeah, check it out. See what you like. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below to the Steam store page so you can download the demo. While you're there, I encourage you to wishlist the game because it helps out devs a lot. If you'd like to pick it up, it doesn't benefit me in any way. I don't have like a special link or something. But if you'd like to pick it up at the time of the recording, the normal price is $19.99. It's currently 10% off, so it's sitting at $17.99. I don't know how much content is the game, but based on the presentation here, I feel like $17.99 seems like a pretty reasonable price for me. But I'll let you make that decision on your own, obviously. So yeah, check out the Steam store page, wishlist it, help out the devs, show some support. And if you'd like to support me, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. It really does help out on a channel of this size, and it would be very much appreciated. If you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. Sounds like something you'd like to see more of? I would be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.